Paul McDonald back with you at the Highlander Activity Network, Valley City and Wahpeton. It is the junior varsity match coming up here on the Highlander Activity Network. And right now it is 1-1, if you will, between the two. Valley City won the C Squad match 3-0. And Wahpeton, they were winners in the 9th grade match 3-0. And now the junior varsity with the varsity coming up. And that'll get scheduled to start at around 7 o'clock here from the Highlight Activity Network. And the Vrasso will be on the call for you for the varsity match here tonight. Jaden Johnson now joining us as our camera person here this evening. Pressure's on. We now know who's on the camera, so if you mess up, we all know who it is. Vanessa Coca, one-time head coach, long-time assistant here for the Highliners. In the junior varsity, Valley City. The court to our right in their dark blues, Wahpeton on the left side. Of course, like they did last year with COVID, they're staying with it, not switching sides between sets. Wahpeton will be serving first. Addie Ruglin will be serving here for a kind of short-handed Wahpeton team. Only 3 players on the bench for the Huskies coming in here for this match tonight. There's a block at the net and a point. That's Brooke Egermont with the tip kill for the point for Valley City, off to a 1-0 lead for the Highliners. EDC home opener and home opener overall here for Valley City in volleyball. 1-0 in opening set. At the net, Wahpeton with the set, Ruglin. And the long attack goes cross court and out. Addie Doctor on the attack there for the Huskies went long. Josie Klein serving here for Valley City. 2-0 in the opening set. Ruglin set near side. Doctor on the attack. Nice diving dig by Thorson. Picked out of the net by Potretz and over. Free ball here for Wahpeton. Back into the middle. Tipped over by Hasbargen and long. Point Valley City, 3-0 Highlanders. So again, serving for Valley City, Josie Klein. At the net, Ruglin, set, far side, attacking by Polka. Here to the near side, tipped over for the Highlanders, and the kill there, Jovi Borg, freshman. An 8th grader, Katie Coca, and Borg, and the 9th grader, otherwise sophomores and juniors on his junior varsity team for Valley City. Here's Ruglin for Wahpeton. Back set and tipped over. Highlanders on the attack. Potretz set middle. Egerman on the attack and the kill. Mika James, the libero, could not dig the kill. And the point for Valley City. And they lead 5-0 here in set number 1. Klein with the serve for Valley City, up and over. Here to the near side, Ruglin, back set. Doctor on the attack, on the dig, Klein, Potretz, far side, attack and point. Abby Sather with the point for Valley City. And the Highlanders off to a 6-0 start here in the opening set. Klein serving from my right to left. And the serve on the way. At the net, Ruglin. Off the pass, set middle. The attack goes long. Anissa Hasbargen's attack went long. Point Highlanders 7-0. Valley City off to a good start here in the opening set. Klein back to serve. And the serve on the way. James to Ruglin. She'll back set it. Doctor tipped to the net and in. Dropping it in for the kill. Addie Doctor, the junior, with the point for the Huskies. 7-1. And now she will go back and serve. A 5'8 junior, outside hitter. Serve on the way. Received by Thorson. Set. Potretz. Cross court. Attack and kill. Borg on the kill. I think there's a Borg on the cross-country team. Yeah. On the boys' team, I mean. Yes. Okay. Now back serving is our libero. Katie Coca, the 8th grader. Jump serve, just got it over and got the ace. Coca with the ace. 9-1 Valley City. And a serve by Coca. The jump serve, far court. Off of James and point. James and Madison Schaefer couldn't come up with who was going to do what. And we've got a timeout can by the Huskies. 10-1 Valley City. Leading by 9 here in the opening set. Good roster, too, by Coach Vanessa Coca for her junior varsity with Jada Nelson, Abby Sather, Josie Klein, Hayden Becker, Drew Potretz, Sydney Larson, Joey Borg, Breck Suffolco, Grace Meyer, Tessa Olson, Abby Martinick, Hadley Thorson, Taylor Ask, Brooke Egermont, and Katie Coca. Of course, a lot of those young ladies will also be dressing varsity as well. Again, coming up, 7 o'clock, the varsity match. Anthony Brasso will have the call for you here on the Highline Activity Network. Paul McDonald here. Amelia Meester and Steph Holforth also sitting here with us or standing with us as we are. There's a serve by Coca Long. 2-10, Highliners leading. And a Husky serve. Kennedy Polda serving it up. Near side, wide, and out. Point Valley City, 11-2. Highlander tennis off today as they were supposed to be in Fargo against Davies. I thought they would have played indoors, but I was corrected by former tennis player Derek Baer. They did not play indoors and were canceled. There's an attack attempt and into the net. That'll be a point for Valley City. 12-2, Highliners with the lead. Drew Potretz back serving. Sophomore setter fires it over. Pass near side. Rugland set middle, backing up on the attack, and net violation called against the Highliners. I think that might have been called against Thorson. That'll be a point for the Huskies. 3-12. Huskies down by 9. And got a few that are. There's a nice serve, and Coca diving attempt, couldn't get to it. Well, we don't have a number 13 on the JV roster here for Wahpeton. So I apologize. Who on the serve, who just now has back-to-back aces. 12-5, back-to-back aces there. That might be Leah DeVries, and she serves into the net. Just when I say her name, side out. So a point there on the side out for Valley City. Highliners up 13-5 here in the opening set. And the Highliners serving, Jada Nelson, the lefty. Back set on the attack, dugout Coca. Line violation against Schaefer. Madison Schaefer called for the net violation. Point Valley City, 14-5. Nelson, the lefty with the serve for Valley City. Set, far side, Rugland over. There's Coca for the Highlanders. Pass, Potretz, near side. On the attack, Klein. James with the dig. Set middle, Rugland on the attack. Into the corner and the kill. Point for Wahpeton, 6-14. And Schaefer will go back and serve for the Huskies. Allie Matson, the head coach of the junior varsity for the Huskies. On the serve, Coca receives. Potretz in the back line, gets it back into the middle, over by Klein. James for the Huskies, set, far side. Doctor on the attack, right there, Potretz on the dig. Oop. Oh, miscommunication there between Sather and Coca. Went off of Abby Sather. Point to the Huskies, 7-14. And the serve up and over. Pass, set, Potretz near side. On the line there by Sather. Now James. And again, miscommunication, back row. Doctor, along with Schaefer, didn't know who was going to pass it or set it. And that'll be a point for Valley City. Highlanders up 15-7. Now Hadley Thorson back to serve. And the right-hander serves it on the way. James. Set near side. Back and just getting over. Free ball for the Highliners. Potretz into the corner. There's going to kill. Drew Potretz with the kill. Point for Valley City. 16-7. Highliners by 9 here in the opening set. Junior varsity match here on the Highliner Activity Network. Thorson to serve for Valley City. Serve on the way. That goes off of Doctor. Kept alive by Schaefer. Over by Rugland. Now Egermont for the Highliners. Potretz back to Brook on the attack. Off of Schaefer. James keeps it alive. Now a free ball here for the Highliners. Thorson, pass. Potretz set. Far side attack by Sather. Now the Huskies back to the way. Another free ball for Valley City. Sather, Potretz, back to Abbey. Attack, blocked at the net, tipped over Egermont. And they're going to call 4 hits, actually. 4 hits against the Highliners. That'll be a point for Wahpeton. 16-8, Huskies by 8. And the serve on the way. Thorson at the net, free ball, tipped over, Egermont. Potretz, far side, Sather on the attack. To the net, tipped over Rugland. Off Sather, kept alive. And then over by Klein. Here's Wahpeton on the attack. Set middle, but bumped over by Lynn. Back set Potretz. Sather, that's going to go long. That'll be a one-hop off the back wall. And Wahpeton down 9-16. And the serve into the net. And the Huskies on the side out. Valley City up 17-9. Abby Sather, the junior, back to serve. Here's Schaefer. Set far side. On the attack. Polda into the net. Point. Highliners. 18-9. Sather to serve. And the serve on the way. Here's Schaefer for Wahpeton. Rugland gets it over. Thorson, pass for the Highliners. Potretz sets it up. On the attack, Klein into the net. Attack error, point Huskies. 10-18. Valley City by 8. And back serving. Addie Rugland. Serve on the way, up and over. Thorson can't receive. That's an ace for Rugland. That'll be a point for the Huskies. 11-18. Again, if you're just joining us, you are watching Highliner Volleyball here from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Our first volleyball match of the season and home opener for the Highliners. Here's Thorson. Pass far side. Potretz sets it up. On the attack, Klein. That's going to go long. That'll be a point for Wahpeton. 18-12 or 12-18. In volleyball, I always give the serving team score first. At the net, Potretz, back set, Klein, tipping it over, dropped it in for the kill. That's a nice, easy tip there for Josie. 19-12, now Highliners with the serve. Klein will go back and serve as their first rotation through for the Highliners. And the righty sends it over. James Rugland will set, near side, over for Doctor. Thorson for the Highliners, pass to Potretz in the middle, Egermont on the attack, and just long. Just a little bit long in the back row by Brook. 13-19. Huskies down by half dozen. Hattie Doctor with the serve. Sather, Potretz, Egermont over. Free ball for the Huskies. Rugland set far side. On the attack, Schaefer. Nice diving dig by Sather. Back row, Thorson, just got it over. Right back the other way. Free ball for the Highliners. Sent back over. I think that was Klein with the left hand that got it over and into the net. And check, that was Jada Nelson that got that off the free ball. And then the Highlanders will get the point. They go up 20-13. Egermont, who just plays front row, will sit down. Katie Koka will serve. Up and over. James for the Huskies. Rugland, quick set middle. The attack, long. Anissa Hasbargen on the attack. That went long. 21-13 Valley City. And back to serve Koka. Yes, mom is Vanessa, the JV coach. And the jump to the righty. Doctor to Rugland. Over by Polda. Here are the Highliners. Klein, set, Potretz on the attack, and the cross-court kill by Javi Borg. The Jovi? Jovi. I should know. It looks like Bon Jovi, so I should just know Jovi. Because we're all jovial, so it's Jovi. That's how you remember. Things like that. So back to serve. Coca, 22-13. Highliners up by 9 here in the opening set. Serve on the way. Here's Rugland passing back to Schaefer. Cross court and the kill. Maddie Schaefer with the kill for the Huskies. 22-14. Highliners by 8. Back serving. Kennedy Polda serving 14-22 here in the opening set. Potretz back set. On the attack was Borg. Now back to the Highliners. Pass, Potretz to cross court. Polda back to the service line, and that's going to be an error on the Huskies. Side out, Point Valley City, 23-14. We'll send Drew Potretz back to serve. And the righty with the serve on the way. Rugland, far side, attack Schaefer cross court. Klein, Potretz setting it up. On the attack, Nelson, blocked. That was Borg on the attack, blocked at the net. James for the Huskies. Rugland, far side, Schaefer punches it over. Highliners on the attack, Potretz, backside Sather. Nice dig by James. Rugland, backside set, tipped at the net, kept alive by Thorson. Klein, over to Sather, she'll drop it in for the point. Point Valley City, 24-14. Set point here for the Highliners. Potretz back to serve. And into the net. Side out, Point Huskies. 15-24. Highliners lead is at 9. Wahpeton serving. Serving 15-24. Potretz runs up, sets it. Sather on the attack. Back row, Point Valley City. And the Highliners take set number 1, 25-15, and lead the match 1-0. Back with set number 2. You are watching Highliner Volleyball from the Highliner Activity Center on the Highliner Activity Network. Back here at the Highliner Activity Network, or Highliner Activity Center. I'm going to have to get these straight. We got the center, we got the network. We're back at the Hack. Hey, there we go. Back at the Hack. Volleyball tonight here on the Highliner Activity Network. Valley City and Wahpeton. Bob McDonald with you here. We got Anthony Brasso's going to come in. He will be doing the varsity game here tonight, here on the Highline Activity Network. Yes, have a seat, ladies. You've been running all day. You're probably tired. Steph Hofarth and Amelia Meester, a couple of cross-country runners who are going to be joining us sometime during the season, learning this play-by-play on the Highline Activity Network. Jaden Johnson working our cameras. Deegan Zahn worked earlier. Also, Derek Bear was here as our technical director. A group effort here on the Highline Activity Network. And hope if you do have all of the login information, you'll be joining us throughout the year. We're going to be doing sports, non-sports, plays, concerts, cafe concert. So join us on the Highline Activity Network throughout the year. Our first football game coming up tomorrow night. More on that in our post game tonight. Highliners here won 25-15 in the opening set. And now we'll serve to start things here in set two. Jaden Nelson, the lefty, will set it over. James for the Huskies to Rugland. Rugland sets it far side, attack long. Point for Valley City. Mackenzie Gilbertson on the attack. That went long. Nelson serving 1-0. Kept out by James and out. That'll be an ace. Jaden Nelson with the ace. 2-0. Jaden Nelson also a member of the Jamestown hockey team. And of course, Valley City sends players over to Jamestown hockey. Lefty sends it up, sends it over. Here at the net, back set, Rugland. Doctor blocked at the net. Right there was Brooke Egermont. Went up with those long arms and blocked it for the point. 3-0 Valley City. Down the serve, Nelson. Doctor. Set Rugland, back to Doctor. Free ball here for Valley City. No, that was on the back side of the antenna. So that is a point for the Highliners. 4-0 Valley City. Serve on the way. Huskies with Doctor. Free ball for Valley City. Potret setting it up. Near side, save there on the attack. James on the dig for the Huskies. Rugland setting it far side. Doctor on the attack. Nice diving dig by Nelson and then into the net. An attack error there by Borg. And a first point for the Huskies. They got on the board, down 1-4. Hattie Doctor serving long. Service error, side out. 5-1 Valley City. Abby Sather now, I believe, will go back and serve. She will. And the serve on the way. Into the net. Side out. Point Huskies. 5-2. Valley City by 3. That'll send Mackenzie Gilbertson back to serve. And the right-hander fires it over. Back set, Potretz on the attack. Egermont, and she drills it for the kill. Brooke Egermont. That was a lookout below attack there by Brooke Egermont. 6-2 Highliners. Now she will sit down. Katie Coca, the libero, will go back and serve. She's got one ace here tonight in the junior varsity match. Had a couple in the C squad. The right-hander with the jump serve. Up and over. There's Doctor. Ooh, look out. Well, Doctor will get it to the net, but dropped in was Hadley Thorson was right there, met the ball at the net and dropped it in for the kill. So back to serve Coca, serving 7-2 for Valley City. And the serve on the way. There's Doctor with the pass up. A miscommunication between Rugland and James, who was going to set it. And they hit it out. That's a point for the Highliners. They go up 8-2. And back to serve Katie Coca. At the net. Rugland setting it. Near side. Cross-court attack by Hasbargen. Now Potret setting it up. Thorson with the tip with the left hand. And the point. They're called an illegal hit against the Huskies. Highlanders up 9-2. 4 straight points here for Valley City. Coca will continue to serve, wearing the red libero jersey. And the right-hander serving 9-2. Doctor for the Huskies. Far side. Schaefer on the attack. Back to Valley City. Potretz setting it near side. Tipped over there by Borg. Now backside by Rugland and tried to pass it backward. Went out. Point Highliners 10-2. Valley City won the first set 25-15. And we have got a timeout taken by the Huskies. Allie Madsen, the head coach of the Husky Junior Varsity. Again, cross country today. They were up in Moorhead. Greta Govan took second after winning the Carrington meet. Tennis off today. They got rained out. Their next home match will be coming up next Saturday, 11 a.m. And that'll be at the Highlander tennis courts. Mandan coming to town. Of course, then on Saturday, out to West Fargo for the West Fargo invite. So Mandan comes through, plays a morning match Friday. Then heads to Fargo, plays a couple of afternoon matches. And then everybody hooks up Saturday at West Fargo. We've got our first football game on the Highlander Activity Network varsity style coming up here tomorrow night. With Devils Lake, the Firebirds in town. More on that in our post game. Here we go. It's 10-2. Highliners leading. We're in set number 2. Katie Coca back to serve. And Coca waiting for the go-ahead from the official. There she gets it, and she'll fire it over. James for the Huskies. Rugland set middle. And over. Highliners, Borg, Potretz, Thorson, attack, long. No tip. Point Huskies. Huskies down by 7. That snapped a 5-point run for Valley City. 3-10. Highlanders by 7. And the serve over. On the receive, Potretz. Tipped by Thorson. Near side, out. Point Valley City. So the Highlanders leading at 11-3. Abby Sather back to serve. Serving 11-3. The right-hander jump serve into the net. Service error. Oh, that was Drew Potretz, pardon me. 5. Side out, point Wahpeton. 4-11. Huskies down by 7 with the serve. Maddie Schaefer with the serve on the way. Coca. Potretz set middle. Thorson blocked at the net. Keeps it alive. Tipped over with the left hand and good. Jada Nelson goes with the left hand. Tips it over. Gets the point. 12-4 Valley City. And back to serve. Joby Borg serving it. Into the net. Back-to-back service errors for the Highliners. It is 12-5. Valley City leading by 7. And making sure the right server is back for and the rotation is correct for the Huskies. Down official chatting with the scores table. And we're ready. And here we go. 12-5, 5-12. Huskies trailing. Sather with the receive to Potretz. Thorson gets it over. Schaefer, set middle. Tipped over by Rugland, and she gets the point. Addie Rugland, a sophomore, with the point on the tip kill. 6-12. Huskies down by half dozen. And the serve from left to right. Here's Coca to Potretz. Set near side. On the attack, Nelson. And they got the dig off the attack, but the other 4-5 players on the floor just kind of backed off, and the ball fell harmlessly to the ground. On the kill for Nelson, Point Valley City. 13-6. Hadley Thorson back to serve for the Highliners. Up and over. Schaefer. Set. Far side. And Gilbertson on the attack and the kill. Mackenzie Gilbertson with the point. And that makes it a 13-7 Highliner lead. Highliners won the first set, 25-15. And they lead here in the second set, 13-7. Varsity coming up at 7 o'clock. At the net, Potretz setting it far side. Sather on the attack and gets the kill. So Sather with the kill. 14-7. Highliners lead by 7. And Jada Nelson will go back and serve. The lefty sends it over. James. Back set. Doctor from Rugland. Rugland keeps it alive off the block. And 4 hits called against the Huskies. 15-7. Valley City by 8. And coming up after the quick post game, we'll be shutting off the stream for this match. And then getting ready for the varsity at 7 o'clock. At the net. Potretz setting it up. Egerman on the attack. Rugland, nice dig. Over to Schaefer. Back to Rugland. She'll get it over the net. Thorson for the Highliners. Potretz set middle. Egerman on the attack. Schaefer kept alive by Doctor, and that's going the wrong direction. That goes out over by the Husky bench. Point Valley City, 16-7. 9-point advantage for the Highliners. And Jada Nelson back to serve. Serve on the way. At the net. Egerman, Potretz, back to Brook, on the attack, tipped to the net. Schaefer to Rugland. Rugland sets it up for Doctor. She'll get it over the net. Nelson, far side. And then over by Egerman. Here's James for the Huskies. Rugland, quick set middle. Blocked at the net by Egerman. I think they're going to call a net violation. And it's going to be against the Huskies. That'll be a point for Valley City. Double hit, actually. So the Highlanders pick up the point. They go up 17-7. And Nelson will continue to serve. 5-point run here for the Highliners. At the net, Rugland will set it up. Gilbertson on the attack. Borg, and then over by Nelson. Here's Rugland for the Huskies. Gilbertson gets it over. Free ball for Valley City. Thorson, Potretz on the attack. Sather off James, and Rugland or Schaefer won't be able to get to it. Sather with the kill. Point Valley City, 18-7. Highliners with the lead. And to serve, Jada Nelson, the lefty. James to the net. Well, Rugland was trying to pass it back and basically just threw it into the ground. That'll be a point for Valley City, 19-7. Highlanders on a 7-point run here. And lead at 19-7. And Jada Nelson continuing to serve. Doctor to Rugland, back set. Doctor on the attack. Cross court. Thorson on the dig. Potretz set middle. Egerman tipped to the net. Gets the kill. Brooke Egerman will get the kill for the Highlanders. 20-7 Valley City. Jada Nelson had a good service run here. 7 out of the 8 points. And the lefty with the serve. James receives. Pass to Rugland. Runs up, sets it. Gilbertson tipped to the net. And ace block there by Egerman. So Brooke with another ace block. Point Valley City 21-7. Allie Madsen, head coach for the Huskies. Shots on a few instructions. Her team trailing by 14. Go to the near side. Rugland set in the middle. And dumped over by Polda. Here are the Highliners. Potretz setting it up. Sather on the attack. Long. Attack error there by Abby. And the point for the Huskies. Snapped a 9-point run for Valley City. 8-21 with Doctor serving for the Huskies. Pass to Potretz for the Highliners. Egerman on the attack. Cross court and the kill. Well, Brooke Egerman with another kill off the Potretz set assist. 22-8. Highliners back up by 14. And back serving. Abby Sather, the right-hander, serving 22-8. James receives, gets it over, right back by Egerman. That was off of Polda, kept alive. Gilbertson gets it over. Free ball for the Highliners. Potretz setting it up. Brooke Egerman on the attack, and another kill for Brooke. That's her third in this set. 23-8 Highliners. Grace Meyer now will check in, and she will take over for Sather at the serving line. 23-8 Valley City. He'll do a quick wrap-up. We'll be shutting off the stream and then getting ready for the varsity match at 7. Meyer with the serve. James. Rugland. Near side. Gilbertson. Over and point. Mackenzie Gilbertson, the sophomore, with the kill and the point there for the Huskies. 9-23. Lead at 14 for Valley City. Gilbertson will go back and serve. The sophomore, 5'7" outside hitter. And into the net. That'll be a point for the Highliners. 24-9 Valley City. Set match point here for Valley City. And Katie Koka will go back and serve for the Highliners. The libero with a jump serve on the way. Off of Rugland, or off of Schaefer, out. That's a point. And Valley City will take set number 2, 25-9. They won the first set, 25-15. They'll take the second set, 25-9. Third set coming up. And again, the Highliners up will get the win here in this JV match, but they have one more set to go. Since we have a little bit of extra time, winning 25-15, 25-9. We'll be back with more of the junior varsity match, Highliner Volleyball, on the Highliner Activity Network. Back here at the Highliner Activity Network here for volleyball action at the Hack Junior Varsity match. Again, varsity coming up here as the junior varsity has kind of got us caught up. 7 o'clock. And again, this stream will be shut down, and then Anthony Brasso will be joining us with coming up with the play-by-play of the varsity match for the Highliners, home opener. And we'll be doing a quick post game and get ready for the varsity match here tonight. Again, a reminder, our first football game tomorrow for the Highliners. The Firebirds of Devils Lake will be at Hannah Field. Anthony will have the call for that as well tomorrow night. 7 o'clock kick. As our getting in that first full week, we had tennis on Tuesday. Volleyball today. Football tomorrow. Again, the tennis team rained out today. They were supposed to be in Fargo to take on Davies. Got rained out. Cross country was up in Moorhead. Greta Govan took second. Well, kind of a slow time for Greta, having to run in the inlet conditions. Amelia Meester and Steph Holfarth, a couple of the cross country runners, joining us here earlier, and we were chatting a little bit about cross country. Wind and rain, not real good, conducive for running. And puddles. There's probably some puddles around too. Lots of puddles. As we get the rotation in, Highliners up 2-0, so they've already clinched it. Playing this third set. And they will have it. Kennedy Polda will serve, the sophomore, for the Huskies. No, she won't. She's going to come out. And we have a sub. Again, kind of a thin bench for the Huskies, only 9 dressed, but all 9 have been playing in this rotation. And the serve goes under the net. Point Highliners off to a 1-0 start. And that'll send Abby Sather back to the service line. Serving from right to left, and she'll send it over. Schaefer, far side, Rugland on the attack. On the dig, Nelson, whoop, swing and a miss by Jovi Borg. And we're tied 1-1. And the serve on the way. Far side, Sather. Potritz, attack, Egermont. On the dig, Doctor, pass far side. Schaefer gets it over. That went off of Thorson. That'll be a point for the Huskies. They go up 2-1. And the serve on the way. Highliners, Potritz for Egermont on the attack. James, pass far side. Schaefer gets it over. Nice dive dig, kept it alive by Nelson. Back row, Thorson will get it over. Free ball for the Huskies. Rugland over the net. Nelson to Potrat. She'll set it up near side. Borg on the attack and the kill. Jovi Borg with the kill. The point for the Highliners. We're tied 2-2. And the serve. Katie Koka is going to go back and serve. And the right-hander sends it over. And gets the ace. Koka with the service ace. 3-2, Highliners by 1. Koka back to serve for Valley City. Serving 3-2. And a serve on the way. Set, far side, Schaefer, over. Nelson, no, can't get the dig, goes off her hands. Potritz, a diving attempt to pancake it, couldn't come up with it. We're tied at 3. So 3-3 is your score. And a serve on the way by Gilbertson, long. It is a point for Valley City, 4-3 Highliners by 1. Drew Potritz back to serve. We're in the third set. Serve on the way. James, pass. And an over. Free ball for the Highliners. Sather. Potritz, back set. Nelson on the attack. James there on the dig. Now they set back middle, near side. Over. Free ball for the Highliners. No, it goes wide out. Point for Valley City. 5-3 Highliners. Leading by 2. With Drew Potritz serving. Far side. James gets it over. Koka. Potritz, back set. Nelson on the attack. That's going to be a kill. No, James, nice job, keeps it alive, but Doctor can't get to it on that far side, and it does go out. Point for the Highliners. 6-3 Valley City, 3 in a row here. And back serving, Drew Potritz with the serve for Valley City. James on the receive. Pass. Far side, cross-court attack, out. Rugland's attack went long. And the point to Valley City. They're up 7-3. And the serve by Drew Potritz on the way. Schaefer, set middle, far side. Schaefer gets it over. Free ball for the Highliners. Potritz, Koka, back set, over by Borg, and the kill. Oh, free ball. James couldn't quite get to it. And the point for the Highliners. 5 in a row for Valley City. They're up 8-3. And Drew Potritz back serving. Serving from right to left. Doctor. Now set middle. Rugland on the attack. Koka to the far side. Set. Potritz near side. Cross court by Borg. On the dig, Schaefer. She'll get it back off the set. Gets it over. Koka with a nice dig. Now Potritz will set it near side. Borg on the attack far side to James on the dig for the Huskies. Back to the middle. Pushing it near side and right down the line for the kill. I think that was Harley Higdman that might have gotten a kill there. And there's some not on the roster that are on the floor here for the Huskies. But back to serve for Wahpeton. Addie Rugland. And the serve here near side. Sather, set, Potretz. Nelson, the lefty on the attack. James on the dig. Set, Rugland at the net. Thorson just got it over. Now Schaefer, back to the middle. Rugland, back set. At the attack at the top of the net. That's going to be 2 hits there against Schaefer. The point for the Highliners. 9-4 Valley City. And that'll send the lefty Jada Nelson back to serve. Oh, check that. That's a righty Borg. Rugland, far side, cross court, out. Long on the attack by Polda. 10-4. Over now. Highliners up by a half dozen. Jovi Borg back to serve. The freshman outside hitter. Rugland. Doctor will get it over. Free ball for the Highliners. Borg pass. Potretz set. On the attack. Sather and the kill. Point there for Valley City. 11-4 Highliners. Leading by 7. And Borg with the serve on the way. And the ace. Schaefer cannot receive. 12-4 Valley City by 8. And Jovi Borg will continue to serve. Highliners have this match already wrapped up. Won the first 2 sets, 25-15, 25-8. Borg serving into the net, 12-5 the score here. (12-5) Huskies serve. Schaefer on the far side. Madison Schaefer with the serve. Coca. Potretz set near side. Nelson, the lefty, with the kill. Jada Nelson with another kill. 13-5 Valley City. That'll send Hadley Thorson back to the service line, and she will serve here 13-5 for the Highlanders. And the right-hander sends it up, sends it over. Back set. Attack cross court. Ooh, that one. Potretz was coming over at the 10-foot line. Nelson was coming over, and Drew kind of hit the hip of Nelson. Hayden Becker now will step in. The defensive specialist will come in for the Highliners. He's a junior. 13-6, Valley City leading by 7. Here in the third set. On the receive. Set far side, tipped over Sather, and the pancake attempt there by Schaefer misplaced. 14-6. Set match point here for Valley City. And Jada Nelson will serve 14-6. And the serve on the way. James receives. Polda setting it back to the middle, over by Doctor. Now setting middle, Sather. Egerman on the attack, long. Side out, point Huskies, 7-14. Valley City by 7. Now Polda is going to come out. More volleyball will be coming up again here next week. Highliners again the short week with Labor Day. On the serve, Huskies here on the attack. Rugland to the net. Egermont gets it back over. Nice save there by Schaefer. Then Rugland over to Doctor. Blocked to the net by Egermont. She gets it over and point. Off the block, 15-7. Valley City and the Highliners sweep it here tonight in the JV match as they win the third set, 15-7. After winning 25-15, 25-9, 15-7. So we'll just do a quick recap here because we've got the varsity match coming up. Anthony Verasso will have the call for you as the Highliners and the Huskies getting ready. Again, earlier in the 9th grade match, Wahpeton won 25-18, 25-12, 15-5. JV went to the Highliners, 25-13, 25-22, 15-12. And just finished, Valley City winning 25-15, 25-9, and 15-7 to take the junior varsity match. Again, we're going to stop the stream. We've got varsity match coming up here. Jaden Johnson, our cameraman. Again, thanks to Sofarth and Amelia Meester joining us as well. We'll be back with the varsity match, 7 o'clock. Anthony DeVrasso on the call. You are watching Highlander Volleyball on the Highlander Activity Network.